What's happening next?
Okay, now we've read about 30 pages of the chapter 2, and the story tells about this, and what happens then is that page 31 is happening again and again, and you come to page 17 again and again, and that is so struggling for my mind, and you think, isn't it a spoiler, or what is happening? So then the author mentions about the about your anger, how you want to hurl and fling the book on the floor and hurl it out of the window. So that feelings of anger are so similar to me, and I could fully feel his storytelling and how he wanted us to feel.
And now you're confused because you open the chapter and you see a completely different novel. So author starts to describe what we're feeling. We cannot even sleep. You just go to bed, you think about what you're going to do the next day. You'll go to the shop, you'll talk to the librarian, and you'll tell him that the book is not it. It somehow was a mistake there. And next morning you go to the librarian, you talk to him, and he says, it's not my fault. By the way, today another lady came to me with the same problem.
And all of a sudden, a young woman appears, and the way author introduces us to this woman is so playful, because he says he has pointed out a young lady to you. To whom? This question arises, and you spend a lot of time to figure out who the author is talking to me or to the character, and that is so playful game which is telling us. So then he hesitates and tries to start a conversation with her. He gets stuck, and I guess he is afraid to start a conversation. Therefore, he blames himself that he is not enough good. He is trying too hard and spending too much time. So why? Is it a novel?
No, Aidana, it's not a novel yet. We haven't started it yet even. So you read the first chapter, it's not the novel. Second chapter is not the novel. But here we can observe the reader. We can see who is reading it. So, as you said, it's very intriguing. And most importantly, when he's talking to a lady, first off, he thinks about the conversation in his mind, and he self-sabotages himself in advance. He says, what if she won't do this? What if she asks me this? What if I don't know what she read? And then when they actually start talking, you can feel the confusion between them.
So, Yurkijan, hadn't you feel like this dialogue was a monologue that then continued to the dialogue? Because this character had a lot of questions for himself, like, don't stop, what are you saying, continue. He was pushing himself. He was so pressed, and then only started a conversation. And what is this like? We are observers now, because we see how these two characters are reading the book, but we are not yet reading it.
And then the conversation finally happens. Probably most of it happens in his head because he practices everything before he actually talks to her, but it ends in a good note. The librarian brings them 2 copies of the book, which are not mistaken what they asked for, and he says, well, I think we will still see each other in this place because we both come here, and we can actually discuss what we read. And she says, it will be a pleasure to me. That's it.
Давай попробуем. Просто ко мне иди. Давай. Считай, что я не рядом. Типа, я. Типа, и вот, да, нет, я здесь. И вот ты на меня смотри, говоришь.
And then their conversation happens. And then their conversation finally happened.
Wanted us to feel. We are observers now.